Assalamu alaikum. Now today's topic is conversion of units. As you know, whenever we have to measure something, we have to use certain units to measure that thing. For example, when we have to measure the length of something, so the units used for measuring the lengths are kilometers, meters, and they are kilometers, they are meters, centimeters, and millimeters. Now, as we know that 1 kilometer, kilo always means 1000. Maybe it is kilogram, it is kilometer, but kilo is always will be equal to 1000. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Now, as you can see that these values are going in the descending order. By descending order, I mean to say that kilometer, among these four, kilometer is the biggest. Then meter is smaller. Then meter is smaller than kilometer. Then centimeter is smaller than meter, and millimeter is the smallest one. So we are going in the descending order. The same is the case with these numbers. We have first 1000, then 100 and 10. As you can observe that 10 is, we are reducing 10 in every number. Here we have 3 zeros, 2 zeros, and then we have 10. Now remember that whenever we have to convert a smaller number into a bigger number, we have to multiply or we have to add. But in the case of conversion, it is the reverse. That whenever we have to convert a bigger number into a smaller number, we have to multiply. That means if I am going to go like this, I have to multiply. The same is the case with every other unit. That whenever I have to convert meter into centimeter, I will multiply it by 100. When I am going to do it by centimeter into millimeter, I will do the multiplication. In all these cases, I have to multiply. But and in other ways, way around, what we have to do is whenever we have to convert a bigger number into a smaller number, we divide. But it is the reverse in case of conversion. Whenever I have to convert a smaller unit into a bigger unit, I will divide. That means if we are going to go like this, then in all the cases we have to divide. Now from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, we have to multiply, but from a smaller unit we have to convert into bigger unit, we have to divide. And these numbers 100, 10, 100, 1000, these are called friendly numbers. Why they are called friendly numbers? Because it is very easy to multiply or divide by this 10, 100 and 1000. Let me show you an example. For example, if I have told you that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Whenever I have to convert, for example, 3 kilometers into meters, so what I am doing, I am converting a bigger unit into a smaller unit. So what we are going to do is we are going to multiply. And we are going to multiply it by what number? We are going to multiply it by 1000. So when I am going to multiply 3 by 1000, so what I am going to do is with this number, with this whole number, I am going to add 3 zeros of 1000. So I am going to get my answer. That means that instead of doing all this 3 zeros are 0, 3 zeros is zeros, or multiplying it from my right hand side, I can directly write the whole number as it is, and I can put the zeros in the end. And for example, if I have a number which contains decimal and I have to multiply it by 1000, so what I am going to do is, as you know that this number has a decimal after one number, so I will write this number as it is, and I am going to add these 3 zeros in the end. And now since we have a decimal in the question after one number, So from my right hand side, I will put a decimal, and this will be equal to, this is also right, and we can write it, or we can write it like, both the answers are right. But where the question has a decimal, you have to be careful that you have to put the decimal in the answer. If the decimal is after one number, you have to place in the answer, you have to place from your right hand side the decimal after one number. If the question has decimal after two numbers, you are going to place the decimal after two numbers. For example, 0.25 multiplied by 1000. So you are going to write this number as it is, 3 zeros in the end, and decimal after two numbers, 1, 2. So this will be equal to 250 meters. You can do this multiplication mentally also. And because of this friendly numbers, these multiplication or these multiplication are very easy to do. Now, this is the conversion from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. But if we have to do the vice versa, that means if I have to convert from the smaller unit, I have to convert into bigger unit. For example, suppose if I have 10 millimeter and I have to convert it into centimeter. So as we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So when I have to convert a smaller unit into bigger unit, I will divide. And when I am going to divide, I will divide this 10 by this 10. So I will get 1 centimeter. Right? And if I have, suppose if I have some other number, for example, suppose if I have 5 millimeter and I want to convert it into centimeter, I want to convert a smaller unit into a bigger unit, so I will divide it by 10, and when I am going to divide it 5 by 10, so what I am going to do is I have to put a decimal. For the decimal, with the help of the friendly number, it is very easy. 10 has only one zero. So in the denominator I have 1 0. So in the numerator what I should have? I should have one number, and at the top of 1 I can place a decimal. So my answer will be 0.5. Or you can do it like this, that 5 is a number 1 and there is 1 0 in the denominator, so I have to put the decimal after one number. One number is given in the question, 1, then decimal, and you are going to get this answer. That means whenever you have to convert a smaller number into a bigger unit, you are going to divide it by the friendly number, and as many you have to place the decimal counting your zeros in the friendly number, and then you have to place the decimal. Now I have told you that we have kilometers, meters, centimeters and millimeters, and here we have 1000, here we have 100, and here we have 10 millimeter. Now I have done it stepwise. That means I have converted from kilometers, I have converted into meters, and then millimeters and centimeters. But what happens if I want to skip? I want to find out that how many kilometer, 1 kilometer is equal to how many centimeters. So what I am going to do is, I want to know that 1 kilometer is equal to how many centimeters. So what I am going to do, 3 zeros are here plus this 2 0. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So 1 kilometer is equal to, I am going to put 5 zeros here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is equal to 100,000. 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeters. And if I want to know that 1 meter is equal to how many millimeters, what I am going to do is, starting from here, from the meters, I will count how many zeros are there, 1, 2, 3. So 1 meter is equal to 1, 2, 3 millimeters. It is very easy. Whatever you have to do is, you have to convert, for example, you have to convert kilometers into millimeters. So you are going to count how many zeros I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1, you are going to write, because this is 1. You are going to count the numbers zeros, 3, 2, 5 plus 1, 6. So you are going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are going to, it is equal to 1 million, and it is equal to, this is using the table, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unit, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000 and million. So this is equal to, so I have from 1 kilometer I want to convert it into millimeters. So what I am going to do is, with 1 kilometers I am going to put 3 plus 2 plus 1, 6. I am going to put 6 zeros, and it is equal to this much millimeter. So it is equal to 1 million, right? So this is very easy, that using the friendly numbers, you can only count the zeros and you can convert it into anything, and it will not be not at all will be a problem for you to convert it. And when we have to convert this kilometer into millimeter, with whatever whole number you have to put 6 zeros in the end. And if it is a number with a decimal, you have to count the decimal, and then you have to put the decimal from your right hand side. But if you have to convert from opposite, you have to convert millimeter into kilometer. That means a smaller unit into bigger unit, you are going to divide it. These are the units related to length. But whenever we have suppose another, we have units for volume, and we want to convert units of volume. As you know that the volume is related to 3D shapes, and 3D shapes means that it is three-dimensional shape in which we have length, breadth and height. And whenever we have to to find the volume, units for volume, so volume means that volume is related to capacity. The unit for volume is equal to, unit for volume is centimeter cube, it is meter cube, and like this we have units for it. And the relationship between volume and capacity is that volume is equal to capacity. For example, if you have a Pepsi bottle, you are going to place that bottle on the table, so it is going to occupy some space. So that space occupied by a 3D shape is called its volume. But the amount of capacity is related to liquid. The amount of liquid that this bottle is going to hold is called its capacity. Now the volume and the numbers for the volume and capacity is same, but the units for volume and capacity are different. That means 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 milliliters. That means capacity, since it is related to liquids, so the unit for measuring the liquids is milliliters and liters. So the number, as you can see, 1 is here, 1 is here, but the unit for volume is centimeter cube, but the unit for capacity is milliliters. So 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 milliliter. Now if I have, we know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters, right? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So it will be equal to how many centimeter cube? It is, since from this relationship we know that whatever is the number for milliliters and centimeter cube, if they are same, but the units are only different, the numbers are same. So we have 1000. So here also this is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. So that means 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, and 1000 ml is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. This is according to the relationship of volume and capacity. Now if I have 1 meter cube, so 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. Here we have relationship that 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, but the relationship between meter cube and this liter is 1000. And now the same is the case that liters are bigger unit, milliliters are smaller unit. If I have to convert liters into milliliter, so I will, what am I going to do? I am converting a bigger unit into a smaller unit, so I will multiply. I will multiply it by 1000. If I have to convert this into centimeter cube, once again I have to multiply it by 1000. I have to add 3 zeros in the end. But if I am going to do the reverse, I am going to convert milliliters into liters. I am converting a smaller unit into a bigger unit, so I will divide it by 1000. Hope this is clear that whenever we have to do the conversion from a bigger unit into smaller, we have to multiply. Whenever we have to do the vice versa, we have to divide.